Market. In understanding culture, society, and politics. What is market? It is a place where buyers and sellers can meet to facilitate the exchange or transaction of goods and services. What is money? It is an economic unit that functions as generally recognized medium of exchange for transactional purposes in an economy. What is check payment? It is a written, dated, and signed instrument that directs a bank to pay a specific sum of money with a barrier. A negotiable instrument drawn against deposit funds to pay the recipient a specific amount of funds on demand. This is one of example of check payment. So there is an instruction. First, you need to write the date, the amount, the signature of the payee, and at the same time, the bank itself, and pay to the order number and the address itself of the bank. What are the four types of market? We have the perfect competition, monopolistic competition, oligopoly, and monopoly. Perfect competition. It describes a market structure where competition is at greatest possible level. To make it more clear, a market which exhibits the following characteristics in its structures is said to be show a perfect competition. In one area, they are only selling one product. For example, the other side also sells Fugo, and the other one also sells Fugo. Monopolistic competition. It is a type of market structure where many companies are present in an industry, and they produce similar but differentiate products. None of the companies enjoy a monopoly, and each company operates independently without regard to the action of other companies. The market structure is a form of imperfect competition. Example of monopolistic competition: shoe repairs and key makers, taxi and minibus companies, sandwich bars and coffee stores, hairdressing salons, dry cleaners and laundries, bars and nightclubs. Oligopoly. It is a market structure with a small number of firms, none of which can keep the others from having significant influence. The concentration ratio measures the market shares of the largest firm. Example of oligopoly is the Caltex, Phoenix, Sea Oil, Shell, and Petrol. These are almost the gas station. Monopoly. It is a market structure characterized by a single seller, selling a unique product in the market. In a monopoly market, the seller faces no competition, as he is the sole seller of goods with no close substitute. One of the best examples of monopoly is just one supplier, no competition, monopolies control price, very hard to enter the market. To have a business, we need capital. What is capital? It is a broad term that can describe anything that confers value or benefit to its owner, such as factory and its machinery, intellectual property like patents, or the financial asset of a business or an individual. Examples of capital are company cars, stocks, machinery, patents, software, bonds, or money. A market is not complete without bank. What is bank? It is a financial institution that accepts deposit from the public and creates demand deposit while simultaneously making loans. Lending activities can be directly performed by the bank or indirectly through capital markets. Business. It is defined as an organization or enterprising entity engaged in commercial, industrial, or professional activities. Businesses can be profit entities or non-profit organizations. Entrepreneur. It is an individual who creates a new business, bearing most of the risk and enjoying most of the rewards. It is the process of setting up business known as entrepreneurship. The entrepreneur is commonly seen as an innovator, a source of new ideas, good services, and business or procedures. Three types of business ownership: single proprietorship, partnership, and corporation. Single proprietorship, one of the simplest and most common structures chosen to start a business. It is the simplest business form under which one can operate a business. The sole proprietorship is not legally entity. It simply refers to a person who owns the business and is personally responsible for its debts. Example of single proprietorship: the sari-sari store, fish and meat or vegetable vendor, and at the same time, restaurant owner. Partnership, a formal arrangement by two or more parties to manage and operate business and share its profits. There are several types of partnership arrangement. Example of partnership: the jewelry store, Montessori school, or taxi services. Corporation. It is legally entity that is separate and distinct from its own. Under law, corporations possess many of the same rights and responsibility as individuals. They can enter contracts, loan and borrow money, sue and be sued, hire employees, own assets, and pay taxes. Example of corporation: San Miguel Corporation, Jollibee Food Corporation, and Ayala Corporation. But we want to know what are the latest trending on market. We use FB live selling. We use Lazada, Shopee, 11th Street, AllExpress, Amazon, eBay as for selling. In food, we have GrabFood or Foodpanda. And we use Scan in order to buy anything. As we all know, we have already traditional marketing. In traditional marketing, we use fax, networking, direct mail, product samples, cold calling, face-to-face meeting, TV. At the same time, we also use radio, outdoor, magazine, and newspapers. But we need to know of modern type payment. We have the GCash or PayMaya, credit card or debit cards, and we use Scan or WeChat Pay. But traditional payment is always going on. We pay cash, we pay check, direct cash, or we use ATM. What is cashless payment? It is digital method for exchanging financial transaction between two parties. It is provide an alternative to using traditional paper or coin currency. A mode of payment gateway to transfer funds using debit cards, credit cards, or ACH electronically by means of mobile phone, website, kiosk, or another digital device. What are the other examples of cashless payment? Cashless payment is now available in our service centers. That's why many of them say you may use any of these online payment through the use of GCash, GrabPay, Hello Money, Alipay, UnionPay, Home Credit Pay, and WeChat Pay.